Welcome to the London Preview event 2017. With us now is the musical ambassador and the representative of Germany at the Eurovision Song Contest. And this is now when two Germans speak English. It's Levina, she's here. Hello Levina, how are you?
Hello, I'm very good, thank you.
You're very charming, and I was at the national final in Cologne watching it live. And I was so confused with the whole system, how it all worked. How was it for you as a singer?
Yeah, in the beginning it was a bit confusing, even for us contestants, but you really got to understand it, I found, like throughout the show. And we were joking before and we were saying, oh, it would be funny if one person would be at the end against themselves in the final, and then that happened to me. So yeah, but it was fun, it was a great show.
Oh, it's something that probably has never happened before, that you had to compete against yourself, no?
Yeah, that's true. That was quite funny, yeah.
And you had the two songs at the end. Mm-hmm. Which of those is your your personal favorite?
So, to be honest, I thought that Wildfire would win, also because the audience in the studio, they were really for Wildfire, and then there was the change in the end. But to be honest, I can't really say which one's my personal favorite because they're both very different. So Wildfire was more a ballad, and Perfect Life more an upbeat song. And I think actually now I'm quite happy with Perfect Life in the end, because I think it's more a song where people can dance a little bit, they can move, and it's a good mood song. It's a good message in the song, so I'm really happy with this one.
Well, let's talk about the message of the song.
Yeah. So basically it's about motivating people actually, and saying that if you make mistakes, it's no problem, and if you have a negative experience or you had some situations that you have doubted yourself, you should still go on, and this is all happening on the way to achieve a perfect life. So if you want to fight for your dreams and if you want to achieve something, you should take the positive out of the negative. So I think it's a very positive message, and just saying, don't worry if things don't go as you plan. Sometimes there will be something positive coming out of it if you keep pushing, basically.
The song was itself written by American authors, I understand. So how did this come up, that ARD Television picked the American composers?
Well, to be honest, we had a pool of different songs, so from all different composers who sent their song to be part of this national final. And I think when we were still around 10 contestants, so before the final 5, we all had to come in the studio and sing around 7 songs. So there were, and then I think the decision was kind of based on how well can each contestant sing the song. What do we think? Will it be a good song for Eurovision? And so then it was kind of, we were able to give our opinion as well and say which song did we like a lot. And so through this process, they narrowed it down to these 2 songs, Wildfire and Perfect Life.
Fantastic. Yeah. Let's talk a bit about your musical background. How did you come into the national final?
Well, I mean, I've done music all my life, actually. I mean, since I can remember, I started having singing lessons from the age of 9 years. Then I played part in German musicals. In London, I had a band for a long time, and so I've always done music, and this is always what I wanted to do. So a few months ago, my friend from Germany, she sent me a message and just said, oh look, you can actually apply for the German final online. Have a look, that would be great, and then and then I did that. So it's kind of it was kind of funny how it happened, but then I did apply, and from over 2,000 entries, like 33 got selected. So yeah, and then it all happened. So
you have an amazing voice. So how did you get it?
To be honest, I think my voice was like that. Even as a child, I had a very low voice. Like my mom even says, like even as a baby, I didn't scream in a high pitch, but I was more like growling. So this is nothing that I think this is just how my voice has been. My mom has a low voice as well, probably not quite as low, and I think the singing voice, you know, is a bit a mixture of how my natural voice sounds, and then obviously of my musical singing education. Yeah.
Eurovision history. Which are your favorite Eurovision songs from Germany that took part for Germany at the Eurovision Song Contest?
Well, actually, I mean, of course, it's Lena with Satellite, and that was one of my favorites. Also because I watched the whole show with my friends. We were all sort of watching it together, and I just remember it as well as. This song was being played all the time, and so I really remember it well and have a good connection to the song. But I also really enjoyed actually the performance of Stefan Raab earlier, like in 2000, I think it was.
How to do that?
Exactly, it just makes me laugh. It's like a really good mood song. And I actually, song-wise, I also liked Roman Lo with Standing Still. I think that was a really beautiful song as well. Yeah.
And internationally, you have a favorite Eurovision song from there as well?
Well, I think obviously from back in the day was I think a great one is ABBA with Waterloo. I love that, and even when I watch their performance, it's just such a good mood performance. It's great. And also, I think, well, I really liked Conchita's song as well, Rise Like a Phoenix. They're just different ones.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, if you were to sing one of the Eurovision songs as a cover, which one would you pick?
That's a good question. Maybe probably Waterloo. That would be fun. It would actually also be really fun to sing Vada Hada Dudada. That would be really
surprising act. Really, really fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow, super. You live in London, so this event is home ground for you?
Yeah, it's really nice because obviously I studied music in London, so it's the city is my second home, and so it's quite nice to have the event happening here and meeting everyone here in London, where I feel quite comfortable, you know, already.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Levina, soon you'll be in Kyiv representing Germany, waving the German flag on stage with the song Perfect Life. Perfect song. All the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.